All right, made with Unity. Nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, it worked. Wait, I didn't pause my own music. Now we're good. Okay. Oh, this music's nice. Okay, so no options, which is fine. It does seem a little loud, though. Music options, Laz. Let me choose how loud the game is. Okay. Begin survey. Okay. You're being sent out on an expedition to Redacted to complete our survey of the star. Your destination is a solitary isle off the bank of the mainland continent. Once you're finished with your assessment, we can move to the next star. Okay. Places we believe are of import will be designated with a blue marker. These locations are important to your overall investigation. We look forward to reading your report. What if my report is this place sucks, lol? Good luck, Surveyor. I will say, it's one very small thing. I guess Isle works. But in the little blurb, I do wish Island had been used. It just sounds a little more... Maybe it... I think it's all the English classes I took in college, but it's like when you're doing something like that, you just use full words for it. It just sounds nicer. It's a very small nitpicky thing. Nothing against the game for sure, but just, I don't know. Isle makes it sound very casual in this introduction, which is very proper and professional in business. All right, I have to, oh my god, it's me. I have to say there's something about that was a nice touch and I felt queasy. Okay, so I can't, oh yes I can, never mind. Oh, the jump's a little weird. It's like you go, you're fine, you jump, and it just, okay. Oh my god, the mouse. Thank you, Laz, because when I'm in a vehicle or when I'm flying or doing something, it's so much easier to be able to point with the mouse. And some games do that, and other games you use the keyboard to move left and right, and that's awkward. It's not awkward, but it's not as, oh my god, you can zoom. It's not as ideal, I guess. It just isn't as natural, I guess, and it makes it a bit harder to move. Right. Also, hold on. I turned the noise down because it was like the music was a little overwhelming. Not overwhelming. It was a little loud, but now it's very quiet. Okay. Also shift, although I will say, oh, maybe it's done on purpose. There's little lines, which I guess means the guy's moving, in the right, but it makes it look like there's an issue with the image. Very nitpicky. I would never take points off for it. All right, okay, is there fall damage, though? Oh, no, there's not. Okay. Also, thank you for having the little icons. So, I mean, I know there's the blue stuff that tells me, I'm flying, but, it's nice. All right, so look for blue things because they're important. I did read the comments because I always like to read the comments, and people said they had trouble figuring out what to do until they looked at the controls. So, aren't there controls? Wait, no. Okay, that's all white, and I don't know what happens if I fall into the void. Oh, those are... Okay. Oh, right mouse button to scan. Okay. What are we scanning? You can't move and scan, which is kind of a shame. All right, what were the other buttons? Mission briefing, quick game interface. I don't know what that means. All right, what am I scanning, though? I am glad you can go faster. What are we scanning? He has loud footsteps. And he makes a weird noise. Sounds kind of like a bird when he scans. What are we scanning? I can't tell if this is supposed to be the surveyor's costume. I'll say it. I'll say it. Oh. It said blue is of interest. Maybe I should have scanned. Oh, is that fountain of interest? Oh, is this it? This is blue. Hey. Can I go in? So is it not of interest? I got very excited. I think part of the problem is that everything looks the same. So it's hard to tell what's of interest. I know you're a surveyor and you're supposed to figure it out, but it's a little hard to tell where I've been already. I do wish you could scan and fly at the same time. Yeah, this like glows blue. So yeah, you can like walk and scan, but you can't fly and scan, which I think would actually be very helpful to move faster and scan at the same time. So you're not just stopping, scanning, and then continuing to go. I do like the look though. I do like the setting. I think it seems very Oh, those are my little flying things. I don't think I know what the flying things are. I'm hoping it's explained later. I don't know if it's just like this is the aura around you in which you can fly. I do like the setting. I just do wish there was a way to tell a difference between everything since it is all so samey. Because I think even if like right now some tragedy happened and the world became post-apocalyptic, I do think it would look different just because generally, even if buildings are destroyed, you know, there is going to be some difference to them. But I think that's what makes it hard to tell what to scan and what to do. Because I don't know if the eye changes when something is important. Let's see, mission briefing. Okay. I don't know if the icon's supposed to change or what. Because it seems... Let's just fly real quick. It seems... Well, never mind. Oh, I thought it was a bridge. Is this the ocean? Let's go to the edges, because at least the edges... Is this a hat? Is it a sandcastle? What is it? Huh. Oh, wait. Stop flying. I think I broke the game. I broke the game. No, I didn't. I think it's fine, but, like, now he's like this when he's running. Is it because I don't know how I did this, but I did it. See, now this is a level, this is a bit of a difference at the edge of the world. Oh, is this important? All right, hold on. Use your scan on objects of interest, learn what you can. Mark place with a blue hue. So I guess the one building with the blue force field around it, but when I went in and tried to scan, nothing happened. And I'll be real, as I said, like the environment, everything looks the same. So this is apparently of no import according to these guys, but it's like one different thing I've seen. So I'm a little upset that that's not considered important. All right, let's get back to that blue-hued building that they mentioned. Or that they didn't mention it, but I found. Oh, is this it? Hop in. All right. Wonder if you're supposed to scan it as it's blue. How far? Oh, okay. I found it. Never mind. Is this ATM? Polish object to learn more about it. Okay. An old computer chamber might have some juice still in it. All right. Brain diagnostics. I figured it out. Nowhere found any. Oh, voice recognition. Oh, how neat would it be if you could use your actual microphone? What game was I playing? It was one of the demos I played that used the microphone, which I thought was a cool feature. And apparently it keeps using your microphone with it. So like I was sneaking, I was talking, enemies found me. My only issue with it was that there was no way to know that your microphone was even working, I guess. And they don't say anything about it, except for one thing where it's like, hey, speak into it to use these controls. I wish it had been done better and it had been explained more, but how cool would it be if this game you could actually talk into it? Anyway, I'm a surveyor from the furthest reaches of space. Can you tell me what happened to the local populace? Query placed. This unit cannot find any local records relevant to the question posed. Much data was lost due to corruption and physical degradation spanning over the several centuries since this unit's last maintenance. All right, well, do you recall anything about your own systems? Dude, it's an ATM. Calm down. Query placed. Interface known as OEL37. This unit apologizes. As it stated previously, there's been a great deal of data lost over the years. It's an ATM! What information is locally available? Compiling uncorrupted local information available. Content of local information. The recipe for stir-fry. Local sea life and flora and an advertisement for sea monkeys. If the user wishes, the user can obtain more information from the island's main network, which is active. Yeah, that's it. I do... I do wish it would say island rather than isle. Instantaneous. Unfortunately, the power... Oh, I didn't even see what the question was. Unfortunately, the power needed to connect to the main network and gather some information will most likely render the terminal inoperable. Before the user launches another query, this unit will transfer itself to a nearby computer terminal before that occurs. From there, you can speak with this unit further, gathered information in tow. Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice. Okay. On to the next... Wait, what is this? Sorry, Sweet Pea, forgot to get the grocery before I left for work. You mind grabbing some milk from the corner store? Love you. Message from Dad, okay? Thanks, Dad. Dad in his ATM. Alright, music's back. Hold on, I gotta... Actually, I think it's fine. I don't think it's too loud. I don't know. Oh my god, okay. Now we look for the next blue tinged hue. Alright, now I get it. I just wasn't looking at the right place, I guess. Well, I say I guess. That's exactly what happened. The music's so sad. Also, I don't know if it's supposed to be water, but it just... I don't know. It just looks like a white void. right, so I think I'm looking for another computer or something. I don't remember. I'll just keep flying around. I think that's my biggest thing, is that because it's all so samey, it's hard to tell where I've been and where I haven't been, because there aren't... It's all like trees and buildings, so there's really no true landmarks that I can look at and be like, okay, I've flown here before. But it's also not that big. So is it truly the biggest deal? No. But still, I'll say it. Okay, so this, ooh. All right, another ATM. Wait, okay. I'm scanning. Here we go, okay. Hello? Greetings. This unit has done as the user asked and connected to the main network to gather information. Are you all there? Nothing lost in the transfer? Okay. Great, what information were you able to get? This island, or rather is, or was called Fledden, a small city that served as a microcosm of its mainland counterpart, the country. Yep. Population about 2,000. Fledden, eh? That's certainly a name. Were you able to find any info on what happened to these people? It certainly doesn't look like it's been 2,000 strong for a long time. Query place. Checking newly received information. Information unavailable at this time. I can repeat the connection process performed earlier if you want. Sure, I'll just fly to... Wait, did you say I? This year? The computer's like, oh shit, I've been found out. This unit will meet the user at the next computer terminal. Uh-oh, it's on to me. Surveyor's gonna die in the end. Certainly odd. Yeah, I like how it's like, you know, the computer was caught in its own, you know, it was gaining sentience. And, or no, it was gaining, I don't know. And it's just like, that's odd. Like, this computer's gonna kill me. Listen, this guy's been through shit. If they like determined he was the best fit to become the surveyor, surely he's lived a life. But just the computer gaining, you know, personality and understanding, just that's odd. Bro, you lived this long, and it's just like, oh, weird. Crazy, this computer gaining sentience. That's the term, right? Because I always get sentience and non-sentience mixed up. Hold on. Yep. Okay. Sentient. I was right. Okay. Okay. But yeah, the computer gains sentience, and that's just odd. Just not like, oh no. All right. So to the next blue hue. Now is honestly, so I think after that conversation with the computer would have been the perfect start to like the creepy music that was playing earlier. Because then it's like something weird's going on where this computer has gained sentience and refers to itself as I and not like this unit. But also, how sick would it be? As you talk to more computers, you got more flying, flowy things, because it would be like a metaphor for the computer, like wrapping itself around you, and it's gaining sentience, and it's taking information from you. I don't know. But it's quiet again. All right, so we're going back to look for more blue hues. Also, we found a car earlier, which was exciting. You know, every time we find a landmark, even if it doesn't mean anything, it's exciting. All right, so now I gotta find another computer. I do, even though it's small, I do kind of wish there was a map. Because you're a surveyor, right? Like, you do have this technology to go around and scan objects. So, I don't know, maybe to have a map with a blue hue just so I can have an idea of where to go next. And again, it's very small. But that's all I would like, is maybe a variation of the buildings. Anyway, I'm not seeing a blue hue. Oh, there's the... All right, found it. I was gonna say, there's a fountain, the fountain I've seen like 80 times already. Alrighty. Another ATM. I will say, though, this is like the only thing you see. If there were 2,000 people here, which is smallish. I don't know. I wish that there was more visual signs that people lived here, like fucked up couches, messed up furniture, broken toys, something just in these buildings or around the streets. You see a random car, you see the beach, but there's just this terminal is probably like the only thing you see that stands out at all. So I know the point is people haven't lived here for a long time, and clearly something happened. But it looks... It looks abandoned, but like clean abandoned. There's nothing that to me would say once upon a time people lived here, because it's just clean, fucked up buildings, you know? I'm going to take Fallout, for example, which there's a vast difference, I know. But even though the bombs went off like a long time ago, you can still see that there's proof that people lived there. So like you'll see messed up beds, messed up couches, messed up teddy bears, skeletons in bathtubs. And I don't need it to that level because, you know, it was one person. I know it was one person. I know it was just Laz. But there's just really nothing that says people used to live here other than the computer said so. I found a car. I mentioned the exciting car. But that's it. It's just it's too clean looking an abandoned area. Greetings again. Before we get into information found on Flood, and I have to ask you about something else first. Query system is still running. What level of sentience am I working with here? I assumed you're just a love function support AI, but there's more to you, isn't there? I like how it goes from, it's really odd that the computer has sentience to like this full-blown interrogation. It's okay, I'm not going to shut you down against your will or anything like that. We're surveyors, not destroyers. Okay, but what if it's bad? I'm alive, yes. There's no need to dwell on it. All right, then, so have you been able to dig it? If there's no need to dwell on it, why'd you ask? Like, if you're going to ask about it, why not follow up? Okay, what's spiel about? So the whole spiel about misinformation was a lie? No, that part's true. Local information on the computers around here have been pretty much wiped spotless. The only way you can obtain any at all is by connecting to the main network that Flood and used in the past. Unfortunately, its power draw needed is incredibly high, enough that it short circuits the rig I'm currently inhabiting. Whoa, okay. I did not expect it to just continue like that. I don't know what I asked. I do wish, though, if you ask something, there would be like history, because you see the history of what the computer said, but like, yeah, it stops and then it keeps going. And I know it's because I don't know, but I don't know what I just asked it. The particulars are still unknown, but there was a significant population drop in a matter of minutes. Oh, probably something like the pit. Why are people missing? To give some context, my role in this city was to monitor the populace's general health. Because of that, having to handle the population numbers was always easy. Is it possible that there was mass exodus of sorts? The other surveyors on the planet haven't noticed anything, but I figured it's worth asking. There are no signs of extraterrestrial interaction of interstellar travel in my logs, but I can do another check if you want. All right, I guess I'll see you at the next. Why do we have to fly to the terminals? I guess it's to survey things, but the only thing to survey is more terminals, which is just the same computer, AI, or whatever, in different computers. So why not just wait a few minutes until the computer's done processing? Why do I need to go terminal from terminal if there's nothing to survey between? That's my only question. Because it doesn't even seem like I'm surveying the land. It seems like I'm just flying around to pass time. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. Just, if you ask a question, please give the history of what we, the player, asked. Hey, I can't be a hero, by the way. All right, to the next computer. How come he has no follow-up questions? Why did the computer lie? Because if the computer was so normal as to have like an outer AI and just keep track of the people, why was there no information about that if we are surveying this place? Why is this place? I have a lot of questions. That happened with the last game too. It's like, I think there were things of interest and I think I got the bad ending. And they give you some intrigue, but I feel like it was never answered. And there's more time. We still have more time to talk to the computer, but like, if it's walking, talking AI that's gained sentience, how come we don't have follow-up questions other than, oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna format the hard drive. Where's the... I feel like I saw it and then I asked like 1,000 questions about the plot and I don't know where the computer is. This is it, right? Yes, it is. Oh, here we go. Oh, it glowed, so I thought this is where the computer was. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's not as much surveying as there could be. You're just flying. Like, there's nothing like, oh, go to this area and walk and look at things for 3 minutes, which would be, I guess, tedious, but it would seem more like I'm surveying rather than just flying around and asking a computer questions. Also, the computer's like 1,000,000 times bigger than I am. Hello? Hey, what'd you find? Like I mentioned earlier, there were no logs about space travel other than the usual pundit pieces about potential plans. Recent data extraction provided no contradictory information to that statement. Also, and it's again about how the text will... Enough time passes and it just continues anyway. So I think it should either be, and I've never used Unity, so I do not know how much control the creator has over it. So what happened last time was I went to go click continue just as the text or the player text popped up. So either don't add continue and have the text show up, or just don't advance until I click it. I know it now, but It's, because then I end up asking something and it's not big because the computer's going to give us all of the information, but just, I don't know. So we have a disappearing act the size of an aisle, eh? Yeah, Canadian. Correct. It's quite the head scratcher. The other surveyors on the planet, have they experienced the same phenomenon? Okay. More or less. What makes your people think that the answer lies here in Fledden? Oh my god, that's what I mean. Laz. No, I'm not mad. It's just, it's really annoying. I should keep my mouse here and not click anything, but just, I still think the way to alleviate some of this frustration is to have a history of what you said, or just don't have choices for the player, because I don't think it really matters anyway, but I don't know what I just said. After you finish your survey of Flood, will you leave? Of course, no reason to stick around this dreary place. I see. I'm gonna do another check, if that's all right. Go over some databases and see if there's anything I've missed. All right. I'm not gleaning a lot. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gleaning a lot from this. It's a rock, no extraterrestrials, computer doesn't know why. Everything's gone. I don't know what the answer was to why we thought Fledden was the place to go, because Unity. The program. And I don't think it even answers why we have to go from computer to computer. I know it's that he accesses the databases within the different computers. But I would think that the database you could access anywhere. And so it could just come up on the same terminal. I really don't know why I have to keep exploring different areas and flying around. Because that's it. It just seems like I'm going from place to place to place and not surveying a lot. Oh, actually, hold on. I need to go back so I can... Because it glows near the computer. I think. Also, sometimes the music plays and sometimes it doesn't. And I don't think I quite understand when it, like, hits. I think I also don't know if the main question is what happened. How come we don't just give the computer like an hour to figure it out and then come back, as opposed to having to fly around and have bite-sized conversations and then fly around more and have more bite-sized conversations. Where's the computer? Please. Yeah, outside of scanning, this is just like a glorified flashlight. All right. Where's the computer? Why is every building so tall? Were they all apartments? I don't understand. I think that's the biggest thing. I don't understand why every single building was found it. Hey. I feel like you don't even have to scan it because it always says the same thing. Oh, computer. Might have some juice still in it, and they always do. Hello, surveyor. What do you have for me? We might have run into a bit of a snag. What's the issue? Yeah, so as I said, you have... I don't know why, if there's almost, it's one bit of, yeah, I just wish it was even though, as I said, the player doesn't have a lot to say, it's all just like, you know, there aren't usually generally choices. It would just be nice to have the full history of conversation. It's gonna take a bit of doing, but I'll have to do it into a completely separate set of servers to get this information. It's gonna take me a bit longer to draw the power needed to start the process, so I'm gonna be here for a bit. I don't mind waiting around, keep you company if that's all right. Is this a story of falling in love with a computer? I'd appreciate that. Do you recall your full name yet? I do not. I'm not even sure I was ever given a name, to be honest. Probably just a string of letter numbers. I was about to say, I don't honestly remember them talking about a name. Just the surveyor's like, hey, are you alive? Do you have sentient? Yes, I do. Okay, great. Anyway, there's nothing to go back to that draws the question of, do you remember your full name yet? Because I don't think they ever talked about it. Wait, I also gotta change my mic arm a bit. All right. How about we come up with something? How's that sound? I'd like that. Thank you. Have you been awake this whole time since everyone disappeared? Not entirely. Over the years, I occasionally entered hibernation to save power. Prior to your arrival, I'd mostly used the functioning cameras as visual stimuli. Birds, nature, the ocean. That sounds pretty peaceful, but also a tad lonely. That's you projecting your human thoughts onto a computer. Now, I do hope that the computer sentience is explained. Because unless it's like, let's say Smarter Child, where it would learn from the user, I don't know why this computer would have sentience. Sometimes it speaks in a way that's very human, but I want to know more about the computer. But yeah, that's putting a lot of human emotion onto a computer. That sounds great to me, honestly, but I also... I don't get lonely easily. I'll say it. I don't get lonely easily. It was. Yeah, this computer wouldn't know loneliness. Oh my god. I am going to scream. I don't know what I asked it, and there's no way for me to know what I asked it. All right, I think I've got enough power to make the transfer now. Thank you for keeping me company. I'll wait for you at the next terminal. It's so fucking annoying. And again, it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter what I say. It honestly, I'll say it, it doesn't make a big difference. But because there's no history, I don't know what I'm saying to this computer. We're gonna call it Hal. I don't know what I'm saying to Hal. I feel like the character cares more about the computer than this rock of a place. Which I guess, yeah, because it is the only thing left, but... And it would be interesting, too, if, like, as you're talking to the computer asks about you, and we get to know about who you're playing as. Because you're just kind of some dude in an all-latex suit who doesn't like showing his face. But we don't know anything about this guy who we're playing as. And we don't need a lot. He's just to move the story forward. But I just think it would add some intrigue, whereas you're more interested in the computer's more interested in you and the surveillance stuff. Because the computer does seem like it's becoming attached to you because you are the only person that it's had to talk to in, like, who knows how long. Anyway, the character and the computer have more chemistry than Talon did with that shoehorned love interest in Shadow of Mordor. I'll say it. There's so much more chemistry between these two characters. And that's what I was talking to when I was playing Small Saga with Dual Names, our lovely, lovely friend James Spanos, is I was saying that, you know, I'm usually not into romance in a game, but if there's chemistry there, that's okay. It's just when there's no chemistry, it just feels like it's there for romance sake. But, like, if the computer and the surveyor fell in love, I wouldn't mind. Oh, is this another note? The latest version of Are My Cats Secretly Judging Me has been downloaded to your device. Thank you for your patronage. I did not realize that Laz accidentally put in his phone alerts into this game. Hey, Dora, how are you doing? Also, I pressed the Steam screenshot key as if that was going to do anything. All right, print screen. I got to save this so I can tweet at Laz later. Be like, listen, I think you made a mistake in your game. I think you accidentally... I think you accidentally screen recorded a little bit and put it in your game. I don't know how you didn't catch it, but here you are. Surveyor. Right. Okay. Okay. How do I get out of here? E. All right. Anyway, back to the computer. I did not mean to do that. I've been playing Fallout 76. I got back into it. I burnt myself out too badly, but I've been playing it. So I'm so used to aiming down the barrel of my rifle and holding the right mouse button that I just out of habit did it, even though there's no enemies in this game. All right, anyway, the search for the computer continues. No, it's not it. I do wish that there was something you could press where it, like, dings if you're near the computer. You would think a surveyor would have a bunch of equipment. Also, give me more Nylor music because it's beautiful. We've heard it, like, twice, and I miss it. Wait, can it be up here? Okay, hold on. Oh, I see it. I still think it looks more like an ATM than a computer, but you know what? We don't know what kind of technology Fledden had. All right. Greetings. I think we're in the right place. The last transfer I performed gave me the security clearance needed to extract data from this terminal's network. Okay, so that's why. I guess even though it's a network, he needs to go terminal to terminal. Wait a second. Before we get into what you found, I've been mulling on this name thing. Oh, have you come up with something? I'm so nervous to press continue. When I first asked your letters, you can only give me a few. When I first asked your name, you can only give me a few letters, D, E, and L. So how about Del? Oh, that's kind of right. Del, like delete? Del, I like it. It's much better than a random string of static and letters. Thank you, Surveyor. I want to know what this. I really, for how much the computer really does seem to generally enjoy the Surveyor, and I know, like, it's the computer's job to pop up with information for whoever used it, but I really do wish if the computer truly did have sentience, it showed more sentience than just responding to whatever the Surveyor says or responding to the questions. It has its own, I wish it seemed like it had its own curiosity, if we are to believe that this is truly a human-like computer, because I think it would add to it. It would be like, oh god, this computer has questions for me as well. I think it would just, it definitely would add more intrigue. Other than to just have more humanistic responses to whatever I say to it. Of course, with the time frame on that looking like for the next scan. Wait. That's what I mean. The conversations aren't that big. I'm just flying around and surveying really nothing. Just a bit of time, thankfully. Fortunately, the process doesn't call for too much power, so I don't have to abandon this terminal. In the meantime, let's pass the time, shall we? I'm so nervous to press continue, because every time I do, it just... Alright. Anything on your mind? What are the surveyors like? We're a space-facing race on a constant journey for information. It's what we were made for, literally. Wait, so surveyors is a race. Interesting. All right. So are we not even fully human? Do you have a star that you call home? Okay, so now the computer's asking questions. Thank goodness. I guess it did a bit, but it was so mixed up in other stuff that I kind of missed it. I can't really talk about it, those surveyor regulations and all that. I don't think the regulations said you were going to be talking to a humanistic computer. Understandable. I really wish the computer was like a little shit about it and was like, no, that's not good enough. I want to know more about you. And it kills you in the end because it's so curious and it murders its only friend. That would be a sick twist ending. Oh, I need to tell Laz. I need to be like, Laz, listen, I have an idea for your next game. Life seems to be doing pretty fine on the planet, all things considered. In what way? Indeed, despite the rapid deforestation and devastation the dominant species inflicted on this planet, nature seems to have wrestled control back. Okay, I was about to say, there's so many trees. What are you on about? That's good to know. Most of the plants we happen upon aren't as lucky. That's unfortunate. I've grown to enjoy animal watching in my time. I can't imagine not having that. I can because I haven't seen animals. That's the thing, is the computer mentions watching the ocean, watching nature, and watching birds, but I haven't seen any birds. I don't know if I've even heard any birds, but there hasn't been much stimulation in my honest opinion. All right, what's on your mind, Dell? Where do surveyors like? Also, we've named this thing Dell, but it still popped up as computer. Oh, okay, we're just continuing the conversation. Anything yet? Let me see. There's a few text logs I was able to uncover, dated only a few days before all new data ceased. I suppose that's the closest we're going to get to knowing anything about what happened to the people of fled in. I hope that I, as a surveyor, decide I'm too in love with this computer and I never leave. Don't keep me in suspense. What did the text log say? It says, you lost the game. Connection lost. What? Hey, where'd you go? Credits roll. All right, well, I guess we're finding the next computer. Oh, no. Oh, don't give me the sad music. Nihilor, stop. There are gonna be credits, right? Connection lost. I just lost my only friend. We were getting somewhere too. The computer was acting... To be fair, I might have missed further conversation because the game would skip text when I would try to hit continue. So that could be on me. I could be complaining about something that I didn't realize was happening. Don't play this sad music. Please. I didn't realize we were near the end of a Life is Strange game. Yeah, I don't think there's honestly a point in scanning. Oh, here we go. All right, now we gotta find the computer. We have so many more questions for it. We're literally a surveyor is now a race of people. I would honestly like to know more. Lazarus, please release a book. Is this a demo? It's a full game that Lazarus made. He's been working so diligently on it. And he released it, what's today? Tuesday? So Friday. He released it Friday. Basically you're surveying this empty rock, and you find a computer that has gained sentience, or already had sentience. I actually don't know. Though I'll be real, doesn't seem like you survey a lot. It just seems like you're going from computer to computer, asking questions as opposed to looking around. And I did look around a bit, but there's really nothing of interest. Where's the computer? I guess I can use the scanner because it's like kind of a flashlight. Oh my god, it was up here the whole time. Okay. Okay. We found Dell. Sad music's gone. I apologize for my rush disconnection. See, that sounds very computery. What was that all about? Are you all right? Nitpick. Nitpick. I'll say it. Nitpick. All right is 2 words. ALLRIGHT. I'll say it. I'll say it. I think this way of saying it's okay, but like ever since I learned that, it's with me forever. I have this last log to give you, and I'm afraid to give it to you. Is he gonna die if he gives me this log? Is there something terrible on it? It's fine. Oh, oh no. See, like, despite my complaints, I think the chemistry between the computer and the surveyor are really good. And I'm vested despite flaws. I do still, because it feels like we named this computer Dell. I really do wish, again, I don't know, but instead of computer, it says Dell. That's it. Just, if we gave it a name, but what's the point if it's listed as computer? I'm gonna say it. I'll say it. I'll say it. Start calling it Dell. No, it's nothing like that. It's just, this is the last bit of information on Flood, and I can peacefully give you. Meaning this is the last piece of information on this planet. Once I give you it, you'll leave and never come back. That's right! So Dell asked, hey, are you gonna leave Fledden once you get the information? It's like, yeah, I'm leaving. There's nothing on this desolate rock. Oh no! So the computer just, oh. The computer's grown attached. Oh, Dell. I don't want to be alone again. What if I take you with me? What if I take literally every single computer terminal with me? Really? You do that for me? It's ending where they fall in love. All right. If it's something you genuinely want, it'll have to be something a lot smaller, but I can take you with me. Yo, ever heard of an Apple Watch? Get to travel the stars? And you said something smaller, correct? I believe I have an idea, but I'm going to need your help. Sure, what do you need, Dell? A few pieces of tech I've seen lying around on the old cameras. 3 in total. You might have even come across them already. I'll need them and your fingers to construct a smaller vessel for myself. All right, Laz, you know what? Oh my God, Laz. Laz isn't here, I don't think, but holy moly, Laz. What are we waiting for? My sensor should pick up on the tech you need, so let me get going. Oh my God. I was joking about them falling. Okay, so what actually are we looking for? Oh, I guess it'll glow blue, But yeah, I was just joshing about, oh, they're gonna fall in love and get married. But you know what? I back this relationship. I do wish there was more than just the eerie. I don't know. This void is freaking me out. I'll say it. I'll say it. Yeah. No ocean, only a white vortex of nothing. I hope it's gonna glow blue anyway. So small pieces of tech. I've seen a car. I've seen a few notes here and there, which I'll be real are kind of hard to find unless you're happen to come upon one. So like, yeah, you kind of see that there's benches and this shit, but other than that, it's just all so samey. Oh, there's this horse. There's this sick horse statue. We can put our head in its mouth. We can, kinda. I really hope something flashes blue. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for. It's just like, I think I know a few things. Surveyor out. Also, can you give me the information before I go searching? Because I'm curious. Like, this surveyor does not give a fuck. I've decided. Like, he's found his computer. Lover. Oh, what's going on over there? What is this? Hey, bird. Wait. Oh, okay. So I guess I'm looking for those blue things, and I'm looking for orange now. Okay. So it's gonna go orange. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, please come back with the music. This is awkward. I can hear the cars outside. I don't like it. When I stream, I'm in my own bubble, and I don't like to think about the outside world. I don't like hearing the cars outside. What's this? Oh my god. The noise he makes when you smack his chin into the ground. What else is there? Because I've only seen one of those things. We have to keep on the beaches. All right, well, that's the one that was there before. Don't remember actually ever seeing any others. I've seen that one. I really hope that they're in areas that look very different. Because as I said, all the buildings look the same. Hey, boat. Oh, is there gonna be something here, actually? All right. Wait, what? Let me through. This is of interest and there's no reason to be here. Please? Laz, you can't do this? You can't put something interesting like this and not let us go explore? Hello? Yeah, that's still broken. Where are the other two? I really wish there was a map or something. All right, I've already gone in circles, so I guess we got to start flying through. I really, really hope I don't have to, like, manually check everything. I want to see how this ends. I want to see the friendship between Surveyor and Dell. That's why I'm very vested. With what was it? It was like Prison of Stone, I believe, was Laz's first game. You can see the improvement for sure, where it's like I have questions, but they're slowly answered. But like, after I got stuck on something, I gave up. I didn't care what the good ending was. I didn't care about any of it, you know, because there wasn't like too much that sparked my interest. Like there was a bit of something there, but there was really nothing that kept me longing for answers. But I longed to see the ending of these two. I think the little bit between them was just enough. You know, if I could ever wait. It probably won't be in the water, right? I don't know where the other two... I really have only seen that one. Like, does the computer even give me a hint? Because I'm looking everywhere for an orange thing like before. There's nothing in here. I'm very upset that, like, really the only places of interest are, like, on the beach. Yeah, I feel like I've been everywhere. Don't mind me, just diving underwater. Okay. Yep. Walking on water, just like Jesus. Yeah, there's like no... Oh. How come it didn't show up before? Okay, I feel like I went... those tentacles are supposed to signify you're flying, but... I think, because when the game started, every time I'd fly, this would happen. I don't know what I did, and I think it's just a bug in the game. Now when I walk, there's these tentacles and this little icon on the right, and when I fly, it's fine. So... game's a little borked. But yeah, I was there before, and... it didn't give me any... I feel like I even went near that thing, because I was like, okay, I remember seeing it earlier, it was lighting up. Is that the thing I'm supposed to take? But I didn't get any prompt. That's annoying. I'm supposed to like scan really quick. All right, so there's those two. I'm making progress. But oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Progress. I wonder if you're supposed to hit scan and it won't show unless you do. But here's my issue is that there's been really no reason to scan before, that it hasn't been in my mind to constantly be scanning for things. Please fly. All right, so where is Dell? We've got his goods. I wonder what we're gonna make him though. I still think it's gonna be like a Apple Watch or something. Maybe like a little, oh, maybe it'll be like a Google Glass or something. Maybe that's what we're making for Dell. He's our new Google Glass. All right, honey, I'm back. Were you able to find everything? Yeah, I need to wait this out, otherwise I'm gonna accidentally skip this dialogue. Took a bit of snooping around, but yeah, not entirely sure what some of these things are, but that's my fault for not going through the entire Surveyor directory before landing. Whatever, dude. I guess I should have explained what the items were before you left. It's just a long-term battery, compatible chassis, and an audio component. As for putting it together, do not fret, I'll walk you through it. It doesn't look like any of those things. Create the vessel! Ow. Ow. And there we go. Just plug that into this computer terminal and I'll be able to transfer myself into it. It'll be my last jump too, since I won't be compatible with anything off planet. Fucking obviously. Did you guys know? Like, we're so dumb that we never thought of that. We never thought, you know, oh, well, haha, gonna be with you forever, because obviously just nothing else will work. Really? Are you sure you want to do this? Dude, he was withholding information from you because he did not want your fine ass to leave, so I think he's sure. Of course, though I'm not sure how your other surveyors will react to you returning with a giant glowing cylinder strapped to your back. Oh, we're making a cylinder? Like, he never actually explained what we're making, just, oh, we're making a thing so we can travel the land together. That'll be fine, I'm just happy we were able to put this thing together. Me too. Thank you again, truly. Oh, before I forget, do you want to see that last log I was able to find? Tell me on the way. It's about time I head back anyhow. All right, I'm going to transfer myself into the device now. Part of me feels like something is going to happen. Like something horrible, horribly tragic is going to happen. Now going back. What if I talk? Oh, I can't. Oh, you can't converse with it. Oh, hey, it's me and it's me and my it's me and my lover, Dell. Hold on. All right, go into paint. It's me and my new lover. Yep. Crop. Save as. Surveyor 2. We look good. We're a match made in heaven. All right. Boop. All right. Somehow it fixed. It's fixed now. The tentacles are coming out when it's supposed to. All right. So where are we going? I'll say, you know, that cylinder, I really thought it was going to be an Apple iWatch, because what happens if, God forbid, he can't fly anymore and he falls and breaks it? What does he do? Like an Apple iWatch would, or an Apple Watch? I don't know, man. I'm not cool enough to know to remember what they're called. But that seems like it will break very easily. Why not make a Google Glass? Why isn't there happy music playing? Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, I wonder if I actually have to go to that boat that I saw previously. Like the one I couldn't do anything about. And yeah, why are there tentacles coming out of me? We don't know anything about the surveyors. I didn't realize surveyors was a race of people. I thought it just like that was his job. Is this the exit? Where am I going? Also, he's not telling me about what happened in Fledden, the whole reason I'm here. There's no dialogue anywhere. I don't know if it was ever explained, or maybe I missed it again because the game would just sometimes put text in there with no prompting. But like, how did he gain sentience? If he was just used to monitor the populace's general health, there'd be no reason for him to be a sentient machine. And again, was it a learning thing where he learned from the people who interacted with him? Or did something go wrong when whatever happened to Fledden happened and somehow he became sentient? Which I can't see because that would have to explain what did happen and how did it make him gain his sentience. I don't know. I still have a lot of questions, I guess. But I guess that's what, like, a sequel to the game's for. I would want that. Just a sweet slice of life game about Surveyor and Dell. But yeah, I don't know where we're going, or if this is just the end, but no credits. No, there has to be an end, because there's even an end to Prison of Stone. But I'm not seeing anything. Like, I would think this was the end. Like, this is the boat he came on. But you can't do anything, so I don't know how to get out of here. I feel like we've done everything. Maybe I have to do that. I don't know. I think I started near the fountain. So maybe I can go back. Where's the fountain? Or maybe I started... I don't know. I don't remember. As I said, it all looks so samey. For stuff like this, it's really hard to know where to be. There's the car I saw earlier. Yeah, like there's a soccer ball. Where are we going? Quick game interface. I don't know what that means, and I'm nervous to press tab. Because I want to, like, see the conclusion. What did happen to this place? But I don't see, like, any thing that says, hey, this is how you get out. I think that's a no again. Oh. You're alright with this? I know you were excited and all, but I wouldn't hold it against you if you change your mind. How am I supposed to know just fly up? Just fly up. I'll say it. There was nothing that made it obvious that's what you were supposed to do. No, there's nothing left for me here. All right. There's still that last log I was able to dig up. Oh, almost forgot about that. Sure, why not? It'll kill some time while it plants atmosphere. I assume he said, do you want to see it? Oh, seems to be an audio log. Dated. About a month after I stopped seeing people on the scanners. Didn't he say that this was like a few days before he stopped getting new information? Whatever. Well, let's hear it. Plain audio log. I hope this thing is on. Truth be told, I think I'm the last one left. That's not why I'm making this log. My name, and I'm the lead AI specialist here at Fled and Synapses. You want to know what would have been fucking sick? So, it's supposed to be an audio log, right? If Laz decided he was going to record the audio log and he said all of this, that would have been sick. No one believed me, so made a discretionary update to Vita default. Our health monetary AI. It'll be in a rough state with gaps in its memories. Please take it with you to keep our legacy alive. Okay. Stephen Pol. I don't know Stephen Palma. I know Lazarus Tegra. I don't know where to start. I think it was definitely a step up from Prison of Stone, which was his first game. There was more intrigue for sure. I did really like the interaction between Dell and the Surveyor. But it didn't really feel like you were surveying anything. I know you were sent to Fledden to look around and find out what happened to the people. But it just, I guess they decided this is where you're going to go. But so it didn't feel like I was surveying and exploring the land. It more felt like, here's point A, here's point B, here's point C, here's point D, so on and so forth. Hit up these very specific places. You wake up the computer, and I guess it has to jump from terminal to get the information in each one. I would assume if it was on some network that... No, I guess it did say it would take a while, and the main character does say, hey, I'll just fly around and kill time that way. So that makes sense. But I just wish there was some tedium of, oh, go look for, let's say the soccer ball, for example. Look for signs that there are people here. Because that's the thing, is... It was bigger for sure, and I've been keeping up with Laz on Twitter, as it says. There's his Twitter. And I know he's been working really hard at this and learning levels and all of that. And it was way bigger than Prison of Stone was. Prison of Stone was a pretty small game overall. There were a few rooms to it. This was kind of a whole little, I'll say island, because it was surrounded by weird void water. But other than Dell telling you, hey, we had like 2,000 people living here, it very much did not visually say that. There were very large buildings, but there were like no houses. I know it was destroyed. By what? We'll never know. I do kind of hope there's a sequel, because it does start with we're figuring out why this place is a desolate rock and you never get the answers. That's fine. I do wish the log was a little more, but whatever. But it didn't seem like much surveying. There wasn't a lot to explore. There was so much that looked very much the same. As I said, all the buildings were very, very similar. So despite it being so small, I couldn't tell if I was getting closer to each objective or not. The few things of interest, I guess, are... One's important because you need to get the thing later. The second one with the dock and the boat was probably the most interesting thing this game, but you couldn't explore it at all. I was a little disappointed in that. Surveyor as a race of people, I really wish they went a little more into all of that, you know? Just... So are you human or not? And I guess it doesn't matter, but because you are learning so much about Dell, as I said, he does have some questions for you, but I wish they had delved, no pun intended, I wish he had delved a little more into like, who is the surveyor? What's your name? Your name isn't Surveyor, you must have one. I wish they had gone a little more back and forth between the two. As I said, as it was, I did enjoy, let's turn the music down. It's very loud. I did enjoy the back and forth between the two. I did very much care about their relationship. I think it was done very well. I think the little "I will need you and your fingers" was very much Laz humor. But I feel like there were small things here and there that were kind of started upon to create some interest, but never finished. We don't know what happened to Fledin at all. And there were a couple notes here and there, but that still didn't add into immersing me in this dead area, because there was just like, other than those notes and that one soccer ball, there just like wasn't a lot that said that people lived there. And that's my biggest thing, is I wish there was more visual interest to the area, some reason to explore and not just go from objective to objective. And that's not me, because I actually enjoy a linear game. I think open world games have become so big that a lot of people try and make open world games, and I do very much miss linear games. But even within linear games, it is fun to just like look around and see the environment you go in. So that's it. I didn't feel like much of a surveyor, because there was nothing saying, hey, look around, other than we'll make things glow. And I'm glad there was the glow, because if I had to manually find Dell every time, I would have quit. I liked the music. I wish there was more. It felt very quiet. All you could really hear is the rain. What else? That's it, really. I do still think that it would be nice to have text history, because as I said, there's a button to hit continue, but if enough time elapses, the text elapses, and I would forget that, and I would not know what the main character was saying. And I think I would accidentally click through dialogue, which let me get more conversation between the two. Again, I don't know if that's just like the limits of Unity, or if it's just something Laz did and just didn't see when he was checking for it. I don't know if he had any quality assurance, or if he did all the quality assurance. I have no idea. But that's it. I wish there was more visual interest. The text was annoying to go through because I kept accidentally skipping it. And the mystery of Fledin is never solved. I want to know more. Just why is it? They created like, people just mysteriously vanished. It was 2,000 people. It's a small island. Everyone was gone within minutes, but we never find out why. But definitely a step up, and I'm so curious what Laz is going to do next. I know his name's Stephen Palma. I've known for so long. It just feels weird when you get to know someone as one name and then there's another one. But that's it. You know, I would give it... I don't know. It's so hard. Oh, and the bugs. The bugs. You're supposed to have the weird tentacles, which aren't explained either, because we don't know anything about the surveyors. And I think they're only supposed to show up when you fly, but I broke the game and they would show up when I walked. Also, the ending where you're supposed to just go up, that was not obvious in any way. I think I was going up to like check the tops of the buildings because that's the last terminal we had was the top of a building. I would have been there for a long time if I didn't try that. So I'm not sure if it could be updated or anything, but I guess that's it. Just the ending was a little disappointing for like all the interesting threads that you were given. Maybe he'll make a sequel. Maybe I will like flood his Twitter with please make a sequel because I have so many questions. But not the worst. As I said, definitely a step up. I do actually enjoy this ending screen. All the information looks nice. I think there were a few visually interesting things like the horse statue, the fountain, the beaches, but I'd say a good 90% of it was very much samey looking. And other than the notes, there was no hints that anyone ever lived there. You know? That's it. Just, if you're gonna have something like people used to live here, just a few more signs. It's one person, so I understand that, but just give me more. Anyway, that's it for the Surveyor. Let me update a few things now that we're done here. Let's see. I'm glad I played it. I definitely can see where he has improved in so many ways. As I said, I do still have questions. There's things that were started but never finished or answered. I'm gonna assume the computer never listened to the log, because if he did, we would have had to have the freak out of, oh no, you're gonna leave me forever. But I guess it actually did cause a little bit of drama, and I did feel for the computer. And I guess that honestly was the bigger point of the game, is they do become friends and you really feel for the relationship between the two. But just give me something to explain what happened in Fledden.